Hey, this is Rick Casalge, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, I wanted to go through how to fix knee pain after squats. And I'll get Donna Lee to demonstrate, the first kind of mistake that people make. Good. And the first ends up being going too deep. Now, I'm a big fan of trying to work up towards, full range of motion squats. Now, if you end up getting knee pain from doing your squats, it might mean that you're not ready to go, all the way down in squatting. Your knees aren't ready for it. You need to kind of build up to it. So what I'd recommend is for you to decrease how deep you go in the squats. So starting off with just going to 90. Good. And back up. Excellent. So squatting down. Good. So kind of going to a point where that thigh is parallel to the floor. And then working your way to going deeper and deeper. So at the start, you might be going too deep, and that's leading to your knee pain. So limit how deep you go, but with a long-term goal of trying to get to full range of motion when you end up squatting. Now, the second mistake ends up being putting too much weight on the toes. Good. So the more weight that you end up having on your toes, that ends up kicking in more of the quadricep muscles, and that quadricep muscle ends up pulling on the patella, so the floaty bone, the kneecap, and that puts more stress on the knee joint, and that ends up leading to knee pain. So if you end up having a lot of pressure up against that knee joint and you're going through your squats, that can end up irritating things. So what you want to do is you want to have more weight on your midfoot or heel area. So you're having your weight, I'll get you go through the squatting movement, it'd be back here or here is where you end up having more of your weight when you're kind of going through that squatting movement. So you're going to parallel with the squat, and then you're trying to have your weight over your midfoot or more towards your heel. And with that as well, it'll kick in more of your hamstrings and glutes, which you want good and strong in order to prevent knee pain and help overcome knee pain. And it also ends up being great for preventing and overcoming back pain. Now, the third fix ends up being watching what those knees do. So you don't want the knees to pass the toes. So once again, if you end up having the knees pass the toes, that ends up putting a lot of stress on the knee. Now, it's impossible to prevent the knees from passing the toes, but you want to try to minimize how much those knees pass the toes. So if we look at the first thing, trying to go to thighs parallel to the floor, good. The weight's more on the midfoot and heel, good. Coming back up, and then going down again, and good. So good. Donna Lee is almost perfect, the knee over the toes. So that ends up decreasing the stress on that knee joint. So there you go. If you have knee pain after squats, give those three things a go. Watch your depth, watch the weight on your toes, and work on decreasing those knees passing the toes. Now, if you end up having knee pain, what I recommend for you to do is click right here. I have a brand new free report called 5 Tricks That Fight Knee Pain. Just click right here. Let me know where to send it, and I'll send it to you right away. Now, if you're watching this video on a mobile device, like a tablet or smartphone, head down below into the description, click the first link, exercisesforinjuries.com/knees. Let me know where to send you that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you got benefit from this video, make sure to like it. If you have a question for me, head down below and leave it in the comments section. And before you go, make sure to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and subscribe to my channel so you end up getting future pain relieving videos.